Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Shaska.
Visit us on our Team Kramer Facebook or our Instagrams. And of course, we have our website, www.teamkramer.ph. Nagsimula yan sa Instagram ko, actually. Wala pa kaming Facebook noon. Merong fan doon na nag-comment sa mga pictures namin. I'm such a big fan of your family, Doug, and your basketball. I'm Team Kramer, gumanon siya. And then, sabi ko kay Cheskahan, parang pwede natin gawing hashtag yan, team. Hindi pa masyado uso mga hashtag noon eh. And then, napag-isipan ko na based on sa mga fans, sinasabi nila na mag-start kayo ng Facebook para mas mahaba mga videos, mga makaka-comment sila properly. Kasi may mga iba, wala pa sila mga smartphone, puro computer pa yun eh. So, nung nag-live na kami ng Team Kramer Facebook, almost every day, 15 to 20,000 new followers every day. And that lasted for how long? Until currently now, nasa siguro I think 8.3 million fans siguro. Yeah. So yun ang history. Galing sa isang fan.
For our three adorable kids, their unique personalities would have to be, I guess at an early age, they already know God and they appreciate family time and they look forward to it. They know that being with family and being with their siblings is one of their priorities. My children, they may have other friends, but to them, their bestest friends are their brother and their sisters. So for me, it's a unique trait for such an early age for a child to recognize the Lord in his or her life, and at the same time understanding that they need to have that relationship and that walk with God. And as parents, yun yung talagang ini-instill namin sa kanila. Yeah, every day, every night, we instill that so that, you know, as early as now, they the seeds can be planted, or the seeds are already planted, because we all know that although we have started it with our children, the race is still long and has not ended.
So, si Scarlett and Gavin. Kasi halos magkasing laki sila eh. 1 year lang halos yung agwat nila, pero sila yung nagka-clash in terms of si Gavin sobrang rough play yan. Carino brutal yan eh. Si Scarlett naman,
She's
makulit. So talagang dalawa sila, maglalambingan sila, and then after a few minutes mag-aaway na yan. Pero at the end of the day, sila yung dalawang magkatabi matulog. So,
yes. That's the funny thing.
Si Kendra.
It's really Kendra who's the mediator. Actually, si Kendra talaga, we've put a very important role in her, because I always tell her and I always remind her that Kendra, whatever your attitude is towards things, when your brother and sister see it, they will follow you because you're the ate. And you can already see that whatever you do, they follow. So I always tell her to be responsible with her actions, with the things that she says, because she's the role model that they look up to. More than mama and papa that they follow, they will really follow her because she's the more relatable one, she's the one that they play with. So I always tell her, be aware of your actions and the things that you say and the things that you do, because you're the ate.
For us, iba yung mga favorite namin, pero yung pinaka naging sikat na video nila, I would say, sige, start muna tayo sa fans. Yung nag-viral talaga na video is yung kay Kendra, yung I'll Drink Wine video niya. Yung magde-date siya with me.
Where are you going? You want to come with Papa?
Why? Are you big girl na? You're still a baby, sweetheart. No? Okay. You're wearing mama's dress, mama's bracelet, or that's yours? Is that yours? It's yours. You want to drink beer? Only big boys and big girls drink beer. What do you want? You're not a baby, you're a big girl na. I'd like you to be a baby. It's not nice for babies to drink beer and wine. Baby naman, stop crying.
Actually, I want to explain to them about that I'll drink wine video. People think that Kendra wants to drink wine, wants to drink beer, but actually what she means is, I want to go out on a date with Mama and Papa. It's just that when
Gusto niya makisama with us.
Yeah, it's just that when she sees us having a date at home,
Kami
I
dalawa
usually
lang.
have a glass of wine and he has a bottle of beer just for bonding on date night namin. So she associates date with that. But of course, now that she's older, she understands that date doesn't necessarily mean have a glass of wine and have a bottle of beer. But that's what she actually wanted to say is, I want to go out on a date with you guys. And I'm already a big girl, so I can join you guys.
Yung kay Scarlett naman sa fans, yung nag-away sila ng ate niya. And then, nagtulog-tulugan siya. Yun yung pinaka more famous videos of them online.
What did Scarlett do to you? What did Scarlett do to you? Scarlett, look at Mama. What did you do to your ate? What did you do to your ate? What did you do?
Pero, for us, siguro, what's our favorite? Me, random moments eh. I really like watching si Scarlett kasi meron siyang list before. Gustong-gusto ko yung mga videos no. We're enjoying our dinner and I told Scarlett that she needs to kiss me. But she has to say it first. Can you say kiss, kiss, kiss? Again, kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Si Kendra naman yung at such an early age meron siyang video na 1-year-old pa lang siya, early 1-year-old. Diretso na siya magsalita. Oh, ganun si Kendra.
For me, I have no favorite videos because all the videos of my children, all their photos are my favorites. In fact, when Team Kramer started, it was not something to start anything. It was basically Doug and I just enjoying videos and pictures of our children to share to our friends and to share to our family members who were part of our social media accounts. But then, how did it start? Actually, we started as just a family who wanted to post pictures and videos just like any other family. So it came naturally. And even to us, to Doug and I, it was a big surprise.
Very organic siya, diba?
Yeah, when we saw that there was a following, we even asked ourselves or even each other, why are they following us? What is it that they like? We couldn't put together what it was. And then that is why for me, if you ask me about videos, pictures, I like everything. Because for Doug and I, we're both sentimental people. And gustong-gusto namin yung mga pictures. We like to look back. We like to reminisce. In fact, when we go out on dates as a couple, we always talk about when we first started going out on dates, when we got married, when we had our children, and how we are now. So, everything matters and means a lot to us. Kendra's actually had offers. A lot of offers before, and she still has offers until now. It's just that we feel it's not the right time for her to be in show business or any of the kids. I started show business when I was 12 years old. I started doing commercials when I was 6. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I also see the importance of kids just being kids. Commercials are okay. Every now and then, guestings are okay. But when she is ready to decide, of course, still with her parents to back her up, when she already knows what she wants to do in life, then we can probably allow her to do certain things. But at this age, where especially the pressure of social media and all these influences around, I don't think for Doug and I it's the right time to enter show business.
As of now, we can control the time kasi. Shoots, pictorials, school, and then most importantly, family time. Lahat yan kontrolado pa namin. Pero oras na you start going to movies and soap opera, siguro that will be a lot more time constraining, especially for a child. So maybe later on, never taking that out, but maybe later on. Si Kendra and Scarlett, I think, especially si Kendra, I think she knows to an extent na kasi ang dami nagpapapicture sa kanila, nagsa-selfie. So siguro I think they know. And then their classmates also, we watch you on TV, we watch you in YouTube, gumaganon sila. So alam nila. So how do we make them feel about it? We say that fame is not the biggest thing. Enjoy it while you get a bit of attention, but parang ayaw namin sila maging over about me, hindi pwedeng ganun.
Self-centered.
Yeah, we don't want them to be self-centered.
But it's not the be it all in our family, meaning we don't talk about it. And children only begin to think that way when you feed their minds. Or people only begin to feel that way when you feed their ego. But with their children, that is not the most important thing. And it's not the topic of discussion in our family. To us, we talk about the importance of family time, God, protecting each other, loving and protecting their brother and sister. That is what our family is all about. That is why it's so important for parents to guide their children. Make sure whatever you tell your children will really enrich them, their minds, their hearts, their souls, and their spirits, diba? But, you parents are accountable to whatever their children think. If you do not correct it, then of course, they'll think otherwise. If you feed their minds with things that are not healthy for them, they will feel entitled. So with our family, that is not the topic of discussion, or it is not the importance it's not important in our family. That is why I don't think it's something that they think about. And when their classmates bring it up and then she tells us about it, then we tell them, it's not something like, and then, so what did you feel? It's not something being fed. So what we do is, you're just blessed. But it's not like that. So we instantly
downplay it.
Yeah, downplay it. It's very clear that Kendra is Papa's.
Hindi makatulog yun pag hindi siya matulog sa shoulder.
And she loves to smell Doug's neck.
Neck ko. Si Scarlett and Gavin, very neutral pa sila siguro. Mamimili sila katabi ko, minsan naman katabi niya. Pag tanungin mo sila, si Gavin mag-ano siya, what's your term, babe? Namamangka sa what's your term?
Namamangka sa dalawang ilog. Pagkaharap ako, mama.
Pagkaharap siya, mama. Pagkaharap ako, best friend, papa. Ganun yun.
Si Scarlett, she will never choose sides.
I'm papa and mama.
Yeah, which is good because, you never want your children to pick.
Pero si Kendra, she's halatang daddy's girl.
Yeah, she's really...
I'm daddy's girl. Pero she, of course, that doesn't take away anything from Jessica.
Yes.
You should say what's the cheesiest line. I told you. Ako alam ko na.
What?
You're my Olympus.
Yeah, you're my Olympus. My Olympian.
Ami, I don't know eh. I don't know if it's cheesy or not.
I don't think kasi what my husband says to me.
What's the funniest? Or yeah, so... Cheesy, honey.
Eh, kinikilig ako.
Kaya nga, ano nga yung
Hindi ko
pinakakilig?
alam. I
Yun
don't
nga,
know
kilig
nga.
cheesy, ginawa lang cheesy.
I don't know.
Iisip ka. 14 years na tayong magkasama, wala kang maisip.
Do you remember that?
Are you having a mental, ano?
No,
mental
babe,
block?
I don't know. I don't know what. It's not cheesy. You're my dream girl. You're
Ayun,
everything
siguro.
you're everything I've always wanted.
Yun.
But it's not cheesy.
That's cheesy kasi. Cheesy yung parang kakilig-kilig, gano'n.
Oh, yun. Those things.
Yun na yun.
Oh.
Having God and Jesus Christ in your life. And we teach that to our kids. Like we're talking about fame, we're talking about, material possessions and everything. It comes down to having Jesus Christ as the center of your relationship, center of your family. And you know what? God will bless your family. If you're gonna do the same thing, you let your relationship be guided through Jesus Christ. You let your leadership as a father be guided at Jesus Christ, as a husband, as a father. I think you'll be in the proper path. So there's no secret there.
I guess also instilling in our children the importance of family. You can have friends, but your family will always be your family will be the ones that you'll always go home to. You have not only a house, but you have a home. So with my husband and I, we're one in disciplining our children, we're one in our decision making. I have made it clear from the beginning that Papa's the boss. Papa is the one that sets the rules. You have to ask Papa first. Even if I also have a say. It's just that I don't want my children to choose who they should favor only because one gives in more than the other. So I have made it clear that they have to go to their Papa first. But what they don't know, or maybe they know, is that we discuss amongst each other and then we decide together. And there are some things that I am able to bend the rules for the kids, and there are some things that Doug will bend the rules for the kids, but we never argue or discuss about those things in front of the kids. But there are times, of course, medyo nagkakataasan kami ng boses, and when Kendra says, "Are you guys fighting?" And then so I will tell Kendra, "No, we're just talking passionately." So that's how we deal with things.
You know what? Kanya-kanya naman ang parenting style for every family. There's some unique traits. Pero negative, I don't think we get a lot of negative or mga haters na ganyan. Very bihira. Kumbaga, if you go through our page, you'll see that probably 99.9% are all very positive. Kasi that's the first place why we have, I think, a lot of followers, a lot of fans. Kasi they see that we're a tight-knit family. They see that, there's, we're a committed family of God. And nakikita nila na, with society now, breakups like that, and then broken families, they see that this is a family to look at. At the same time, there's, we have our flaws, but I don't think the fans see any of those. If there is very minor things, siguro they'll start questioning minor things. But it's nothing to the point na, oh my gosh, let's stop this na. Wala namang ganun.
Yeah.
Wala namang ganun.
Of course, there are negative comments, diba? You can't please everyone. But you can distinguish the ones that are really our followers and the ones that
Are just out to bash.
lurking around just to bash you.
Yeah. Oh naman.
Yeah, the great thing about having our own social media accounts is that we own it. So
You
we have
control it.
control over
Yeah.
it. We've been offered in the past to do a reality show. But we didn't want to do it. Not because, we're being arrogant, but really we want to preserve the privacy of our family. And we also don't want to put controversy in something wherein doesn't have issues. So we respectfully declined, and I think that is one thing that, or it's one of the best decisions that we've made, is just to keep our social media accounts. And if we were to do a show, we would do an educational show, or things where people can pick up something good or something great. Not that they will not be able to pick up something good, but we just wanna preserve that, that our family is not like that. We don't create issues. We don't live for controversies or gossips, no. So for us, we do have a lot of privacy
Yeah,
because we
but
control
what you
it.
guys see on social media, that's a very small percentage of our days. Kasi we post maybe 2 to 3 times a day siguro. I mean, that's 24 hours. There's a lot
So
of
many
things.
things
A lot of
happen.
things. So, and we filter them. If not, talagang reality show na siya, di ba? So,
Yeah.
we pretty much post what we wanna post. Well, as a husband muna, siguro you wanna be the leader of your family. Where you go, your family goes. So I would say, start by having a relationship with God, so that you'll know your boundaries, you'll know what it is to love, and then you respect your wife, and your wife should submit to your decisions that will be beneficial for your family. As a father, my advice to them is you spend time with your kids. For kids, love for them is spelled Time. So spend time with them, enjoy every moment with them, and if your kids see that you're always around, tendency is you're the example that they're gonna see, and that's the most important. You be the examples, you be the leaders of your children, and I think that will be a good path to start on.
For me naman, my advice for women, married women, is for you to, one, respect your husband. I know that there are a lot of women who have very strong personalities. I have a strong personality. But when I married Doug, I made a conscious effort to submit to my husband. And there have been really great blessings in submitting to my husband. For one, because of my submission to my husband, I've learned to love him more, respect him more. I've also learned to uh, have my husband also listen to me, because when he talks, I listen to him. So in return, my husband also seeks my advice, my thoughts in things, and also I realized that as a married woman, that one, you should also keep yourself uh, together. Not doesn't necessarily mean that you're married, you've forgotten yourself, you've forgotten to fix up, you've forgotten to enjoy life. You can still enjoy life with your husband, with your children. It's just a matter of prioritizing things. And then, there's plenty of time to have with yourself. It's just a matter of you're prioritizing. What do you really want to do? And then with raising your children, I think also that when you see that there is something that should be corrected with your children, you correct them. But you can also be stern and teach your children that there is time for everything. There's time to play, there's time to study, and you discipline them the right way. Let them understand. Do not underestimate their understanding of things. Because once you do, you will never ever be able to discipline and teach your children. What you think your children are not capable of doing, believe me, they are capable of doing and understanding. So I always believe, for you to raise godly children, it must begin at home. It has to be exampled by the parents, and then, you know, everything follows. Everybody should be proactive. The parents at home, if you have helpers, the school that you choose, and I believe that good character begins at home. And for you to raise good citizens, you must be the example. And also, parents who teach their children well are parents who love their children well.
It's part of the plans, pero si Cheska's ligated, so it's a little more complicated. But pinag-isipan namin, I mean, it's not impossible. We're still praying about it. We're still making plans kasi we'll be making some big steps this year for our family. So, maybe.
We'll see,
We'll
diba?
see.
We'll see how that goes. But if that's it, then you're happy.
But on the kids, they all want a brother or sister.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yes.